So, welcome to your Sunday youth message at ARC. Hope you've enjoyed your half term this week and have been relaxing a little more and enjoying the good weather we've been having. So, we're going to pick up on our series in Acts, and we're going to turn this time to Acts chapter 9. So, follow us for Acts chapter 9. Now, in Acts chapter 9, we meet a new character, and his name is Saul. And Saul was the persecutor. And he was looking for followers of the way, that is, disciples of Jesus. And his aim was to put them into prison. And Saul tried everything to stop the gospel getting out. Until one day, something happened to him. Let's take a look at our reading in Acts chapter 9. As he, that Saul, was approaching Damascus, a light from heaven suddenly shone around him, and he fell to the ground, and he heard a voice saying to him, "Saul, Saul, why are you persecuting me?" "Who are you, Lord?" Saul asked. And the voice replied, "I am Jesus, the one you are persecuting. Now get up and go into the city, and you will be told what you must do." Now Saul was on a journey to a place called Damascus, and that's in the country of Syria. You know, when Saul set out on this journey, he thought he knew where this journey would take him. But some journeys that we take in this life, once we've taken those journeys, we may never be the same again. Now suddenly, this bright light from heaven flashes in front of him. He falls to the ground and he hears the voice of Jesus speaking to him. And this week, I really want us to focus on this theme of a journey. And I want to think about how some journeys are absolutely life-changing. Now, Saul first set out on this journey, and he thought that he knew where it would lead him. And I want to say that sometimes we start out on journeys where we think we know where the journey will take us. But sometimes God has other ideas about our journeys. I want to take a look at another movie clip this week, and this comes from the famous film Lord of the Rings. And have a look at this clip.
In this clip in Lord of the Rings, the central character is a guy named Frodo, and he had to go on a very important journey. He had a mission to destroy an evil ring. But Frodo did not go alone on his journey. He took with him a special group of friends who gave him strength for the journey, and together they faced sacrifice and struggles and obstacles and battles. But Frodo and his friends had to persevere on their journey to reach the end. When one of them was suffering, they all suffered. This journey was to change their lives. They were never to be the same again at the end of the journey.
Now, Saul was also travelling with a group of friends, and none of them could speak when Saul saw this bright light and fell to the ground. For 3 days, Saul was blind, and his friends had to help him along that journey to Damascus. Now, in Damascus, there was a disciple called Ananias, and God had been speaking to him. God told him to take a journey that he was frightened to take, and this journey was to go and visit Saul. But Ananias had heard all about Saul and how he'd been persecuting Christians, so he was quite scared to go on that journey. But God had to reassure him. So Ananias set out to go and see Saul. And there where he found him, he laid hands on him and he prayed for him so that Saul could see again. And eventually Saul was baptized. And this was the beginning of a brand new start in Saul's life. Now, I want to say this. In our lifetime, all of us will make journeys. And some of those journeys will be fun and exciting journeys. Other journeys we make may be difficult and frightening. And who we meet and who we travel with along our journeys is everything. Jesus wants to travel with us on every journey that we make. And he wants to be especially close to us when we have to make those difficult journeys. All of us have been journeying through a time of pandemic. And we must be assured that Jesus is travelling with us along this difficult journey. At the end of Saul's journey, he was changed, and never again would he persecute God's people or try to stop the gospel. Instead, he had a complete change of life and heart, and he began preaching the gospel passionately wherever God took him. I want to say to you this week that may your life speak and share the gospel, the good news about Jesus. May you meet other people on their journeys and share with them the life-changing journey you've discovered in following Jesus.